Good morning, good morning, good morning. It is a beautiful day. And yes, I did turn off my news notifications today. Oh my gosh, we have a heat wave. Uh, oh my gosh, it was such a beautiful morning today. When I got up, it was 26, but the sunrise came, so I shot the sunrise video, and as I was shooting it, it went down from 26 20, and I made a video. I put the wrong morning type. I put the morning temperature in. It was instead of being 26, it was actually 23. Hi, Grimp, for the win. How are you today? I'm doing pretty good. This was just a great big pop up live today, and uh, it was inspired by my my dream last night of Three's Company and the beautiful sunrise video today. So I decided to pop in and be Mrs. Roper for the day, and I had some extra free time, and I just thought I would explain that when I put the moon in the trees video, I forgot to put. I thought it was 26, and it was actually 23, so I corrected that typo today, and I thought the morning low would be 26, and it was not. It was actually 20. So I just got inspired by watching some of my videos today. Breaking Wind Farm was one of them that I was inspired. And then with my dream, and it was so cold, and I wanted something hot, and so did Mr. Roper, and that reminded me of one of my favorite jobs where Helen Roper gets a job because she wants an allowance, and Mr. Roper would not give it to her. And I did not have any pancakes at the time, so I had me a nice hot waffle breakfast this morning. And I had some Milky Way on a warmed up Milky Way and butter on top of that. So I did a video of that, and I think I'm going to call that Mrs. Roper Part 2 because I made a video of the breakfast and the theme of everything today. So I actually made the sunrise video and my breakfast this morning, which was inspired by Three's Company. And well, we all know the song, and I don't need to sing it, so that that would be not good. So hello, good morning, good morning. Have a Mrs. Roper day, and then I was watching a video that a person did, and I'm going like, that's good. I feel like jamming and just having fun and doing a live today. So I just thought I would pop on and do a live. And yes, I have my news notifications off today. I turned them off way before I went to bed last night. I actually went to bed quite early last night. I wasn't feeling too good. I must have had It must have been the marshmallow Fruit Loops that I had, or the cream of chicken soup that I had last night. Oh, I have 2 likes. Oh, that's good. Hello, good morning. Yeah, I just felt like being Mrs. Roper today, and I got inspired by watching my some of my videos, and then the Three's Company dream that I had. So this is today's theme. You might as well say the Ropers, and that's why I titled it Mrs. Roper, because I just felt like being Mrs. Roper and how fun and sweet she was. Audra Lindley played Mrs. Roper, and Norman Fell played Stanley Roper, and it just inspired me to do this live today. And I made my breakfast video, which is also going to be titled after that, because it got inspired by one of my videos, which was the Breaking Wind Farm. This was from earlier in the year, and because I wanted to watch my progress, so I got inspired by that video, and then my dream, and then my one of my favorite episodes of Three's Company. So I just made a video of my breakfast, and I even say it in the video that I got inspired by mine, and this here too, and then this will be my last live for a while, because I'm going to be shooting, or maybe I even might know. I'm not going to try it live, but I guess starting tonight at 10 p.m. until probably maybe 7 or 8 o'clock tonight, we're going to have like a winter weather advisory. So I probably will get some of that footage, or footages, but I've already pre-shot because you probably will get December videos into next year. But I'm gonna print out the breakfast one, even though I don't know how long this live will actually be. But I will be printing out the breakfast one that I did this morning, as well as this live. If the live goes well over a half hour, you'll get it the next day. If not, you'll get it the day of. And I just feel like, because you don't know what tomorrow is going to bring. You don't. So I just had some extra time today, and I just thought I would come on live and see what was happening, and whatnot. And with the craziness from yesterday, oh my gosh, I'm not even going to go into that. It was insane. I'm not going to get into it and whatnot. Hey, good morning, Jen. How are you? Good morning. I'm doing really, really good this morning. This was a pop up live today, and whatnot. And yeah, you did. I never got the notification or anything. Not at all. I did not get a notification. See, that's what I mean. It was so weird. I'm not even getting any notifications today. It is so weird. I'm getting notifications, but I'm mostly getting notifications for video today, and not hardly any lives at all. The only ones I'm getting is the ones that I am subscribed to. And yeah, I did hear from this person last night. Apparently, this person knew about it. Didn't even bother to tell me that this person knew about it. So I guess they thought about it, and they decided to like move on from it. So to make a long story short, if this ever happens again, I don't know if you got my message, but this ever happens again, let him fight. Let him fight. I'm done. I mean, oh, I was like so ticked off. I mean, you knew about it, and then after you and the person that you fought with fought, you decide to go to sleep, wake up, listen to the messages that I gave you, never even contact me. If it wasn't for me going over to Brenda Land, I never would have talked to this person. And thank God I did go on Brenda Land, because if it wasn't for me going on Brenda Land, I never would have heard from this person at all. And he saw it all. This person saw it all. Screenshots, everything. Didn't even bother to say, "Hey, thank you for letting me know." No. If it wasn't for me going on Brenda Land, I never would have even known. And for me to take the time out of my day to write everything down, to tell him, to take the time for me to video chat and not have the common courtesy after you wake up to let me know that you've seen them, and I have to go on a live stream to find you and just happen to be there at the right place at the right time. Are you blanking kidding me? If I did not go over to Brenda Land, I never would have gotten the response. Yeah. So if I see this crap again, I'm done. The only thing I have to figure out is how to do what I gotta do. I'm not mentioning any names. There, I got your notification. I got your notification finally. Finally, I got a notification that you shared me out. So finally, oh, that really burned my butt. Hey, Rock Brim, how are you? But that really burned my ass. Pardon me for swearing, but that ticked me off. I mean, to take the time to video chat this person, to write down what this person said, to take the time out of my day to try and video chat a person 3 times, and you fight with this other person that did it, then you go to sleep. I'm wondering if you knew this or not, and not having the common courtesy to reach out to me and say, "Hey, I know this. Thank you very much." Da 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 da. No, it took me over to Brenda Land to find this person, and then this person finally got back to me. So this person knew all of it. What really burned my ass. This person told me, he said if this ever happened again to let him know. So I did. He never thanked me. Nothing. He never said thank you. It really burned my ass. And then this person pops into the stream. I'm going like, "Oh, thank God I found you." And then he communicated back and he said, "I already knew about it. We fought like hell about it, but we moved on." Not even thank you for letting me know. Nothing. So if I see this crap, I'm done. I'm done. I am so done. That really, I actually called it a day. I actually went to bed around 9:30, quarter to 10 and whatnot. But that really burned my butt. And this person that I talked to, or persons, I hardly ever talk to anymore anyway. But not even a thank you. This person would have said thank you to me for letting me know, I would have not have been ticked off. But the person did not. It it still burns my butt a little bit, but I don't want to get sucked into the drama and everything. How is Rock Brim today? I'm sorry for complaining and whatnot, but that really just burned my ass. All I have to do is figure out how I gotta do what I gotta do because, and I was doing the right thing. No, if this person would have said thank you, I would have been all right. But the person never said thank you, nothing. If I see it again, that's it. That was it. I actually went out for a walk yesterday. I was so ticked off. So, how is Jen's Oris today and Rock Brim today? How was your day, Jen Zoris? How are you? Yeah, Still Winter Nation did not go live. I was on Carolina Hillbilly today, yesterday. It was quite slow, so I went back and forth. I don't know if it'll probably be slow everywhere for like the rest of the year, like it has been. It's been pretty slow, so I've been just like making videos and whatnot. And besides, they hardly come to my lives anymore anyway. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. I think somebody knows in the chat who I'm talking about. But anyway, my day's been pretty good. It's supposed to be probably high in the 30s today. I'm just doing this video. I got my watch hours today, and yes, I did scan the stream. There was nothing wrong with it. Wink, wink. Somebody in the chat. Anyway, I looked at my watch hours this morning, and it's good. Oh, you're doing good, Rock Brim. Where are you from? You seemed to be a nice person. I am so glad. That was another reason why I wanted to go live to like blow some steam off. I mean, not even. And anyway, and the other person I haven't talked to since Christmas, but that's. Oh, you're from Atlanta. I'm from West Michigan. I live kind of like towards the lake shore because there's I'm in Kent County, and then there's Ottawa County, and then there's like Muskegon County, and that turns into the lake shore because you have like your Muskegon, then you go like further down, it's like Grand Haven. You keep going down, and that's Benton Harbor, and you like right along the lake shore area in there. So yeah, it's pretty cold. Gas here is between 239 and a little bit lesser right now. A lot of as you can see, the snow that we got on Christmas Eve and Christmas Day is speaking of Still Winter Nation, he just popped out a video. Is gone. We're supposed to get some snow. No squirrels today, but and oops. Well, either way, that's 70s, 60s stuff. That's pretty. I needed something pretty to look at. But yeah, because we're supposed to be getting some sort of snow. I think Dad said this morning anywhere between 2 and 6 inches of snow. So I'm going to be trying and get a lot of snow footage. But you're going to be getting a lot of December footage in January. And I'm going to address it here because I know there's people that want to ask this question. So I'm just going to get it out of the way. I have to rephrase it. Due to what is going on in the governmental, not slash, governmental thing with what happened on November the 3rd, it all depends if I cover the inauguration or not. If it swings into me and my dad's favor, yes. If it don't, don't even ask because it ain't happening. Nope. I may do a snippet of it, but not much because I think the wait, is that copyrighted? Yeah, I'm not gonna do it because it may be copyrighted, but I know how to swing around it. So I may do that, but what does everybody got planned for New Year's Eve? New Year's Eve is just going to be kind of like the same old, same old. Probably will be in bed or sleep in or whatever. Um, so, yeah. Only a few more days and 2020 will be over with. Well, the first 19 days is going to be good. Because after January the 20th at noon, whoever gets in, prayer to God, it's the other person, the one that we have now. But if it don't, I'm already looking forward to 2024. I hate to get political, but I'm just being brutally gosh darned honest. I'm going to say it again. I'm a Republican. I don't care. After what I put up with yesterday, I don't care if people know that I'm a Republican or not. I'm still kind of ticked off. But what's everybody got planned for the day? Nothing much really. Just probably come on live, and if I have time, I don't know if I'm going to go live New Year's Day or not. It all depends on what's going on. My Christmas was really, really good. It was, oh, none. Yeah, I got no plans either, to be honest with you. I'm just gonna be like laid back. Normally, probably I don't know who's playing in the Rose Bowl, but instead of playing in Pasadena, California, it's going to be played in Arlington, Texas. And what you see on TV with the Rose Bowl and seeing it on first hand. It's in Pasadena, California. It's really a nice stadium. I've seen the outside because we went to California in 2004. My dad took me, and I've seen the outside. I will never get on the inside because when my parents were first married, they went before they had me. They were married in '68, and they went. So what you would do is you would fly out to California, make sure you had like all like your tickets and stuff. This was the '60s. This was different, and you would go get up. You would get up. I think my mom and dad said 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock in the morning to do whatever you had to do to get up to get on the bus, and you would find your spot in the in the parade. and you would stay there till like to the parade. You would get on your bus, and you either I think you went back to the hotel for a little bit, or they just drove directly there. Hey, the Carver family, how are you? And then they would take you to Pasadena for the Rose Bowl. This was in '68. I don't know how they do it now. It's probably even more tighter security. Me, I just turned 49 not too long ago. Not too long ago. Next year I'll be 50. Jesus. Yeah, I just turned 49 not too long ago. Yeah, I'm an old fossil fart. Did I just say old fossil fart? Well, anyway, yeah. So I think the parade. I don't know how the Rose Bowl is going to be because that's what normally my dad and I do. We just watch the parade in California, and then a few hours later, because it is a few hours later that the Rose Bowl is played, but it's going to be played in Arlington, Texas this year. I found out, I think it was last week or the week before. That's where it's going to be played at. So I doubt it that the parade is happening unless they pre-taped it, which I seriously doubt because let me tell you, on I think it was on Home and Garden TV. They say how long it does to make the floats. So I don't even know if they even make. No, I bet not. Because as soon as the Rose Bowl is done, what they do is start planning for the other one. And oh, you're 40. Oh, Rock Brim. Usually, I get a lot of people that are younger than myself, and that is okay. It helps me get to know what's cool and not cool and whatnot. Because I said on the live stream that I did not like the new game and Cyberpunk. I was bored out of my gourd. I forgot which channel that I watched it on, and I ended up liking it. But it was something different because I was tired of the same old. So I ended up watching that and some Fall Guy. So I ended up watching that on my birthday, but I doubt it. At least we're gonna have the Rose Bowl. I should ask my dad later on who's playing in the Rose Bowl. He probably doesn't even know who is playing in the Rose Bowl this year. But that's usually what we do. And the Super Bowl, I forgot who was playing the Super Bowl, but I guess that's still being played. And then it'll probably be like social distancing. But as far, it'll probably will be pre-taped also the Kitten Bowl and Puppy Bowl. So that'll be probably will be pre-taped. So that would be cool. And they have like puppies on the Puppy Bowl, and then during the halftime they'll have like a kitten halftime show, and then with the kittens, I think Puppy Bowl is on Animal Planet, and then Kitten Bowl is on National Geographic Wild or something like that. But that's what I like to watch. They have like a Team Rough and a Team Fluff. I'm Team Fluff, of course, and whatnot. And it's really good. Instead of watching like the same old, I put on that and just escape and just watch puppies play and fight Pinky Belly, and they have like a water cam, and you can see them lick the water with the camera and all that, like puppy touchdowns, and it's like you know what a football field looks like, and they have like one side of the field and the other side of the field. If a puppy takes a toy over the goal line, that's a puppy touchdown. Kitten is a little bit different, but still all the same. They used to have fishbowl, and that one was relaxing. They don't do that one anymore, and that was on National Geographic Wild. And speaking of National Geographic Wild, I think it's January the 6th. The incredible Dr. Pol starts, if anybody who likes that. Normally, I would watch The Real Housewives of New Jersey, but they got an entire cast. But yes, I like to watch dog shows too. Yeah, I love watching dog shows. But they have a new cast for The Real Housewives of New Jersey, and I just found they started yesterday, and no, I'm done with that. But I love The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. That one's my favorite. I used to watch The OC, but with Heather Dubrow, which is if you ever heard of oh God, Botched. It's a show on E, and there's a doctor named Doctor Dubrow. Well, Heather Dubrow is his wife. She left the show, and when she left the show just went the. So I'm down to the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills now. So, and I heard talk that oh gosh, Jenny Garth and Tori Spelling from Beverly Hills 90210 will probably, I haven't heard anything more about it, will be joining that cast, and that would be great because she and her husband had a show called Tori Spelling in Love, and then they changed the name, and I forgot what they changed the name to, but it was a darn good show and whatnot. She's got a lot of kids now, but I'll probably will think about it. And that one actress that I was trying to think of was Rachel Weisz. I was trying to think of because I did a live yesterday and I couldn't remember the actress's name. So that was normally on Saturday with everything that went on in the world. My dad and I, we gift exchanged, and I made a video out of it. And I can't remember. I think it was a vlog. Yeah, it was in Sunday's vlog. We went to Walgreens and we got our candy because neither one of us knew what we were going to get. But I got this gag gift one for myself, and I am not kidding. This is what it was. It was a chocolate uh, uh, ornament for the tree, and I am not kidding you. It was called the Perfect Man. It was a chocolate man wearing Santa shorts, and it says, I forgot what it said. Meet me under, yeah, it was meet me under the mistletoe, and it had like a little ornament on so that you could hang it on the tree. So I ate that, of course. I saved the best part for last. I put that. Sorry, I'm starting to feel better now. But like I said, I saved the best part for last, so that was fun. But I did the last paper for 20. So that was cool. And I was watching the Breaking Wind farm, and I put that in my special video because I have like a list. I'm making a list because it is so hard to choose somebody on who you want to run for watch time. So what I'm doing is I'm making a list, and it's in there. It's I think it's called something fun. I named it, and the list is not complete yet. But I got like a whole bunch of people. Even though that they're even monetized, I I got Ike the douche in there. I got Madge 1K85. Denise, aka the Jackal. Oh man, I felt so bad for her the other night. It was so bad. Yeah, it was all hands on deck. Not yesterday. I think it was Sunday or Saturday. She got trolled real bad. I mean, it was like I said, it was all hands on deck. It was just like me and chaotic Matt. We were just like going back and forth. I mean, oh my gosh, it was intense. Yeah, it was pretty bad. I got her on there. Of course, I have Still Winter Nation on there, and then I got some Christmas stuff on there. I got myself on there, um, and some other people on there, and that my way of like giving back, even though that I'm helping with myself with my watch time, and I run myself during the day and I run somebody else at night. I made this list because there's so many people that I want to run that I could not choose. So I made up the list. Of course, I added myself, but I added Black Sonic is on there. I already said Ike the Douche, Denise, Rock Universe is on there. I got some Christmas stuff on there. Beavis and Butthead are on there. Oh, and a lot of gaming people that are on there. And I'm still adding to that list because there's so many people. And then once I get it set, I'm gonna run it overnight. It'll probably take me like a few days, but whoever's on that list for the day, regardless if they are monetized or not, they will be getting watch time. And speaking of watch time, I'm not hardly at during the day. I have noticed something during the day. I get the notifications. I've noticed this last night. I get more notifications during the day, but as it gets towards night, I'm not getting the notifications. And the only reason why I know that people are on live is that I go onto my subscription page and I have to. You will be. I'm gonna put your stream from last night if that's okay. Can I do that? I'm gonna put actually I'm thinking for you because there's a lot that I like, and you know which ones that I like. The first computer stream that you did, and then your 7.5 hour one, and but I'm gonna start putting. I want to put your stream from last night and get some Among Us on there. Yeah, I can put you on there. I can, in fact, I can put you on it today because I'm starting to put a lot more gaming people on. And of course, I put in two old vets too because he told me the ads help, but the views help him maintain monetization. And I talked to him yesterday, and very briefly, he was not feeling good. He was on bed most of us. Yeah, that. Oh, okay, that would be okay. Okay, yeah, 'cause I was gonna put in another one. Yeah, he was not feeling good yesterday. I talked to him this yesterday morning. He left me a voice chat, and he just sounded like a great big pile of. And I sent him Jeff Dunham. I also have Jeff Dunham on there, and I know that he likes Walter, and I know that he has the YouTube channel. So I sent him Walter so that he can have something. I haven't played in years. I don't have a PS4, PS5, nothing. I have none of that, and I sent it to him to just so if just in case he does not want to like get out of bed or anything like that. And yeah, yeah, he spent most of the day just resting. Yeah, he was not feeling good. I wasn't feeling that good either because I tried like a new cereal, and actually I went to bed quite early. I shut off the news notifications, and I still haven't turned them on. I still have the little opening of "All I Want for Christmas" by Mariah Carey on there, so I haven't even changed that over yet. To be honest, I should since Christmas is over. Oh yeah, speaking of which, you have the Zedge ringtone app, right? Well, they have when you go in, they have like a little search button. It's kind of like a tiny little magnifying glass. Oh, really? Oh, cool. Well, speaking of phone, they have Among Us ringtones, and you can use it for a ringtone or a news notification. You would type if you want something specific, like I do. You can like spell it in, or if you don't want to like look for it, you can just spell it in and just do it that way. But they have Among Us. They have it. You can use either for the ringtone or news notifications. I actually listened to the fart ringtones on Christmas for 45 minutes, laughing my ass off, and I peed my pants. I was laughing so hard. Uh, but they have. Oh, you do? Okay. Yes, you can either find it in gaming, but you can probably will find it in gaming or in like what's new, or you can go to like the little search icon and type in Among Us, and then you can find it. Yeah, it is really cool. Yeah, so I think I put it in. I think I put in somebody's stream. Yeah, because they have that, and you can either have that for a news notification or yeah, I love Zedge too. Yeah, Zedge is awesome. But yeah, they do have that in a ringtone because you can use it for either one. Because I've got seven a cover version of the Eagles singing Seven Bridges Road, which is a cover version, a cover. Thank you. I actually trimmed. I did this myself. I trimmed as a Christmas present to myself. I actually cut my bangs a little bit because they were hanging like down, and I also cut the sideburns because they were like really long. And I'm wearing my headband, and I noticed that my headbands weren't fitting properly, so um, I trimmed them, and ever since I did that, they are fitting my head a lot more. And I was kind of like getting a headache, so as soon as I trimmed the bangs down, the headache went away, and I haven't cut my hair in a while. So I still have the back of my hair, but I had to trim the sideburns and the bangs because the bangs were getting in the way, and but now I can put in like barrettes or something in it. But they have all different. They have like well, they have like categories like games, holidays, or if you want something really specific. If you want, I'll give you an example. I forget how I do it, but I would say if you wanted 70s music, you would type in the 1970s or 70s music or 80s music. If you wanted something specific, you would have to do TV shows. I think you can do it TV shows by decade. Yeah, there's plenty of ways. If you like I said, I like to have mine specifically and type it in, and you can just go into Zedge, type it in, and whatnot, and just do it that way. But they do have a Among Us. Oh, you can download it. Once I get it, I don't even know how the heck to play it. Oh, and speaking of downloads, um, those things that you taught me how to do, something shots, I still have those. They're saved. They're automatically saved. I don't know why, but they are. If you know what I'm talking about. Um, and anyway, that one that I showed you is still up. Wink, wink. Uh, anyway, yeah, I'll probably will if you got what I'm talking about, and I know that you do. But yeah, I can look into that, and I'll probably will change my news notification and get it off the all I want for Christmas. It's kind of like the little jingle. Yes, I know. Yeah, because I still have the one from my old phone, which was the 1970s smiley face, and I like the one that I have now, which is a baby bear leaning up against a tree. So I like that. Yeah, they have a lot of cool stuff, and I mean a lot of cool stuff. Oh, I know. Because sometimes, like I said, on Christmas, I got bored and I just this So what is the name of it? Because I never downloaded it. Hey, Slot Gypsies Travels. How are you? How are you? Yes, I watched your video. Our casinos, I live in the state of Michigan. Our casinos are open. The non-tribal ones are. I mean, the tribal ones are open. I don't know about the not the tribal. So those are in Detroit. From where I live, the ones that are non-tribal are Detroit. I do not know about Turtle Creek. Soaring Eagle is probably, but all of them. Oh, that's right. You're from Canada, so they're even close. Among Us. So it's called Among Us. Okay, I'll look into that. Now, that name is easily to remember. Among Us. Okay. All of them are closed. Yeah, ours well, it got extended to the 20th. So yeah, my dad went down there on the 25th because the weather was so bad on Christmas Eve, and like I said in the stream previously earlier, I guess at 10 p.m. probably a little bit earlier. We're gonna get a winter weather advisory, so this will be the last bad winter storm that we will have. So yeah, because last year was pretty bad. Last year was crappy. We didn't hardly do anything last year because I was healing up from some major surgery and I hurt my leg. And I'm gonna have days where I'm gonna use the walker and some days that I'm not. I'm getting really really better with that, but it's a mess. I just gotta watch what certain foods I can eat and all that stuff. But yeah, because my dad he did pretty good. Hey, hello, two old vets. How are you today? How are you? How are you? How are you? Aw, you're still not feeling good. Oh no, what happened? You got. Yes, Rob. Hello. How are you feeling? Not feeling all that great? Well, thank you, Slot Gypsies Travel, for coming in. I really appreciate it. Oh, oh, there it is. There he is. There's my little smiling pile of poo. Mr. Mr. Happy Crappy. You're very welcome. You're welcome back anytime, Slot Gypsies Travels, and I hope all your casinos are opening up too. Are they really strict in Canada? Oh, and I bet you it's cold. I bet you it's really cold there too. Oh man, I bet it is. I haven't been to Canada for whoo, just over 40 years now. Summer of 1980. Yeah, me and Jen, we love you. That is. Oh, you're just taking it easy today, two old vets. Yeah, that's gotta stink. Yeah, yeah, that's gotta stink. Yeah, that. Yeah, I went to bed. Two old vets. Yeah, I went to bed early myself. Oh my gosh, we got a heat wave. It is 25. My goodness gracious! When I got up this morning, it was yeah. I did. I finally okay. We're at 72. Yeah, we're still good. And I got up this morning and it was oh yeah, I know how that is. Hey Mac, the knife, how are you today? Yeah, I know how that is. I had a little bit of the upset tum tums myself, and I actually went to bed early, and I put you on, and I took you off when I got up this morning. Yeah, yeah, you just get some rest. Yeah, I know how it is to be drained, because like I said, oh, great. Yeah, well, I'm glad that somebody is gonna have a a great Wednesday because starting like I was saying, starting tonight at 10 p.m. until probably 7 or 8, we got like a winter weather advisory, and we're gonna be getting the snow word. My dad was saying anywhere between 3 to 6 inches. So this will be my last live of the year. I wasn't doing anything today, but the morning low was actually 19 because it would dip down to 19 for a few seconds and it went up. Oh, you're getting rain Thursday and Friday? Yeah, that's what we need. We need some rain because the snow that we got Christmas Eve and Christmas Day, as you can see, it is practically um, all gone. Yeah, so it's practically all gone, but we're going to be getting that. So I'll probably will be getting a lot more of the snow footage unless I get some like more spare time and do a live before the end of the year. But I've the sunset. I mean the sunset. The sunrise was so beautiful today. I ended up shooting it, and it was 26. And then as I was shooting the sunrise video, it dipped down to 20, and then it dipped down to 19 very briefly. And I had a got inspired, and I fixed my breakfast with a Milky Way bar, and which is it was inspired by Three's Company. So I made an inspired Three's Company video. Yes, it would be. Yeah, it would be. To be honest with you, Tool Vets, I think we're gonna get. It's gonna. I think it's gonna start off as rain first, then turn to sleet, and then turn into snow. That's what I think. That's what I think is going to be like that. And this live will be coming in the next day, but I will be printing out my breakfast video probably sometime today, or just shoot like a little baby video and do it that way. Yeah, Dad went up to Myers to get some stuff just in case that the weather does get too bad. We got some stuff, and I may even go out for a ride later, just in case that we do get snowed in. And probably New Year's Day, depending on the. Hey, maybe you even know two of vets. Two of vets. Do you know who's playing in the Rose Bowl this year? Because my dad and I, we like to watch the Rose Bowl. because it's being played in Arlington, Texas. That's all I know. I don't even know who's playing, or even any of the other bowl games like that and whatnot. Oh my gosh! I mean, hey, did anybody hear about Nashville? Oh my gosh, that was so awful. I guess they found, I guess they apprehended this one guy, and I guess they found like a white, I think it was a white van, and it was playing a song called Downtown, and I guess it detonated, and I guess they found out who it was, and they arrested the guy. But the guy that was in the RV, Anthony Warner, it was his name. He was actually inside the RV when it blew. So yeah, because they found they found him way outside, and when it blows, it blows. I don't mean to be gross, but yeah, yeah. Let me see. Trying to see what. Yeah. Oh, I know. I've noticed that in cold weather. Remember that one live that I did? When I was like outside and it come completely froze. Well, let's just say my lives do not work well in 20 some degree weather. I'm actually in my room. So yeah, that's why it froze up and I could not get it to because it was cold and I had to wait for the heat to hit it because it was locked up and I couldn't get it to retract. So like you could see me, but I had it pointed the other way and I had to wait a few minutes just to get the heat on the phone for me to change it because it was actually um, so completely frozen. Oh wow. Yeah, I know. Holy, really? Yeah, they said that the phone service in Nashville was pretty bad, and I haven't been to Nashville. Woo! I'm gonna age myself. Since I was a teenager, it was the year that Ozzy Osbourne's "Shot in the Dark" video album came out. I think it was 83, 84. I think something like that, or maybe even 86. I went, yeah, so, somewhere in that range. Yeah, that was the last time I've been to Nashville. Oh, scratch that. We was at the Nashville airport when my dad and we flew back from McCarran Airport into Nashville, Tennessee, to take a flight from Nashville back up to Michigan. That was the last time I was there, and all you could smell in that airport to this day. Every time I think of barbecue, I think of that airport. That's all you smelled. I mean, you could crack a toot. You would not, no joke. You could crack a toot. No, I'm not kidding. You could crack a toot in that airport and you could never smell it because all you smelled in that airport was barbecue. Yeah, do you have a fever? Good point. I'm glad somebody went there. Yeah, do you have like a fever or like um a sore throat? Oh, that's good. Yeah, that's good. Have you at least eaten today? Probably not with your sinuses. You probably won't be able to taste very much. Yeah, probably not. Oh, yeah. Yeah, no kidding. Speaking of IG, I need to unfollow someone. Too much drama, and I don't know how to undo it. Oh, I got six thumbs up, so that's good. Yeah, I bet you it's even. Yeah, I know that. It's. Oh, that's great. I was wondering if I was getting any notifications or anything. Yeah, I got my phone on the charge the whole time that I'm doing this live. That's why I'm on live this long because it's actually working in my favor. Oh my gosh, now it's still 25. Yeah, I haven't checked my IG today either. I just the only thing I checked today was my watch hours. Yeah. Well, I'm glad that you're at least uh, up and around at least. But I do know that when you're like drained and tired and that I do know how um that is. And whatnot. Yep. So what's everybody going to be doing today? Just relaxing me? Yeah, I'm just going to be relaxing, and then before the, because I hear it's supposed to be a really bad storm for us, so I may even go out for a ride with my dad later, and that chocolate perfect man was completely solid chocolate, by the way, and it was good. I put it in the Sunday vlog video, and I have not checked IG. I checked my watch time. It's getting a little bit better, but I've been running myself too. It's 810 watch hours I have. I just checked it today. But as you can see, it's pretty nice. Oh, I don't know when they got home, but our neighbors house. This house right here is our neighbor, and our neighbors they like to go fishing. They go up past US 10 up there or wherever they like to go. They're the neighbors that gave us the bluegill fish, and that was good. Even my dad did not complain. My dad says, "Are you done cooking the fish?" And go like, "Why?" Because I don't smell the smell. When I cooked that up, there was hardly no smell to it whatsoever. It smelled really really good, and it was great. And there was a lot of big. What the hell? Oh wow! Just stay right there. Oh hello, you beautiful bird. I love you too. Oh wow, that was a treat. You guys all saw that, right? That is the first cardinal that I have seen in months. That was actually a cardinal on the tree. Yeah, I mean, yeah, yeah, just know how to throw them back. Yeah, yeah, I don't know how to do that either. But there were great big fillets. I thought there were going to be at least maybe three, but when I opened up the bag, and I guess there was like 7 or 8 of them, and I made a video of me cooking them and whatnot, and they were good. And they, oh, you see cardinals every day? That is the first cardinal that I have seen in a long, long, long time. And then to catch it on a live, when, yeah, because I was hope when I because I'm actually looking out the window, looking north, and I happen to see that. I'm going like, okay, I'm gonna quick pan the camera so that I can get it, and I got it, and he got it like flew away. I'm going like, whoa, that was cool. And our neighbors, they're just leaving. Yeah, they're really really nice people. But I tell you, that bluegill fish, and that was the first time I've had the bluegill fish, and it was actually quite good. And speaking of which, I cannot get over how good this is. It's at 62%. Sorry for the spit. Uh, but it's still at, now it's at 61%. So, like I said, I'm going to milk this live as much as I can to keep it going. And I got nothing better to do today anyway. But wow, that was amazing getting that cardinal live. But it was Squirrel City the other day. Like I was on a fishing stream. Um, S. Smith live stream. He ended up going for well over 11 hours, and I was on there earlier, and it was like nothing but Squirrel City. And I came back, and some people that I have not seen since I don't have their channel anymore, uh, Maria Dobson and Dobson were in there. And the channel name has changed from Dobson's of Fishing and Fun. It's now Dobson's Explicit Channel now. Because I went back and watched the fishing channel that I was watching earlier. I think it was a Sunday, I think. And I went back to watch it for like a little bit, and I noticed that Maria Dobson and Dobson was in there. It's called Dobson's Explicit Fun, but you can put in Dobson's Fishing and Fun, but they changed their name to Dobson's Explicit Channel. So that's the name of the channel. So they were there last night, and they are both moderators. Just thought you would like to know, two old vets. But I did see them there last night. I guess he went. Yeah, Jen, that is a good video. Yeah, yeah, two old vets, and with you not feeling good, you're probably, are you gonna have a premiere this week, or are you just going to post it? Yeah, that is a good cleaning video. Gosh, I can't believe that my battery is still working really really good. Normally it's, yeah, it's holding for me. It's at 61%. That's good. Yeah, yeah, it's called like maybe called yeah, 'cause like one side of the fish is not determined. Okay, that's what I thought. Yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah, 'cause you've done plenty of lives and plenty of videos. Yeah, there's oh, and speaking of a list, you forgot to put two of your videos in a playlist. Your one video that's like a minute or so, and your last premiere that you did. You forgot to put those in a playlist, but I know that you're busy and everything. A panel. Yeah, yeah. Speaking of panel, every once in a while I'll go over to Brenda Land and watch her panel. I was there and I could not believe, gosh, if it wasn't like I said before in this broadcast, if it wasn't for me going over to Brenda Land, I would have not have found this person. So anyway, yep. So everybody is just chilling and relaxing today. I just can't believe that me having my phone on the charger the entire time is helping me out. So that I cannot believe. I mean, this is amazing. I didn't, to be honest with you, I did not think that it would actually work, but it is. Yeah, getting ready to do a panel. Yep. So everybody's having a lazy, pretty much. Yes, that was fun. That was fun. That was good a good panel. That was fun. But my favorite one is when you did your stream uh, with the computer, and we were just putting it all out there and everything. I mean, just putting some like random stuff and have the thing read it like this is. I would put in this is Howard Cosell, and I would yeah I can tell somebody's giving me the finger probably. Like this is Howard Cosell, and and I had to put it in there, and I can go. I can feel it right now, like to you know. Remember when Jen's Auras did that live stream and it lasted for 7.5 hours? Yes, yes, that stream. Rob, remember when Jen had that computer set where the computer read off everybody's what they said in the chat, and I would pop in, "This is Howard Cosell," and then it would come over to like my name, and it would say, "This is Howard Cosell." Yeah, it was the one with the computer that a certain person that Jen knows set it up, and it would read the chat. And like for an example, I put in this is Howard Cosell, and then it said like this is Howard Cosell, and then somebody put in look behind you. I think it was yeah, it was Caveman that said it, and then I think you put in like, do you want to? Would you like to play a game or something like that? And the chat would read it back. in different voices, and your voice to Yvette's kind of like sounded like a girl. That one, yeah. Oh yeah, that was fun. Yeah, that one was good too. Yeah, that one was good. That was, yeah, that was really, really good. Yeah. That one with the computer reading it. But yeah, the one live, and it's going to be Rob's live. And I'm so, to Ovette, I am so glad that you went live. Otherwise, and I've been thinking a lot about her lately, how she's coming along and everything. If it, you, yeah, yeah, that was, yeah, yeah, the one that you was in the car and everybody was typing things up into the in the chat. Yes, yeah, a lot of it was in the chat. Yes, and I'm glad that you went live on the day that you did because having her stop in, that was that was great. I mean, seeing her in the chat, talking with her in the chat, and I've been thinking about her a lot yesterday. The other day, actually, I was thinking about her again, and that person is Maria Mod. Oh my gosh, that. Oh my gosh. After your stream, Rob, I actually sat down and I cried. I missed her. I really did. To have her come in and just say hi and just stay there, that was so great. Yes, remember that stream that Rob did? And Maria Mod came in, and I told you on IG to come on over, and that Maria Mod came in and Rob's stream. That's the one I'm talking about. Not this past lives, but the other live that Two Old Vets did. That she came in into the chat, and I told you to get over there because she was there. Remember that I IG'd you? That's the one I'm talking about. That live stream. My God, that was great. Yeah, that was a great one. Yep, that was a great one. Holy shit. Yeah, Maria Mai came in. Yeah. I haven't heard from her uh, since that live. I haven't heard from her. I haven't heard from her at all, Jen. Not at all. Not at all. Mm. And I cannot believe that I've only buffered once, which is yes. I'm speaking of which. Oh my gosh. Um, I was over on Expedition. I go there once in a while. Expedition Greg. I go into Expedition Greg and just to see what was like going on. And I've noticed that I haven't seen painting the roses red in a while, and because Expedition Greg does the live streams, and he hasn't done them in a while. And normally I would see her in the chat, and she used to go over to Ralph's Trucking. Hey, Gemma, Harvey, how are you? Merry Christmas and happy holidays. Yeah, my battery's at 52%. But I went over to Expedition Greg's yesterday, and he made the announcement. I think her name was, yeah, Becky. But her channel name was Painting the Roses Red. And I guess her husband got a hold of Expedition Greg, and Becky, her channel name was Painting the Roses Red. She passed away. She died. She had really, really bad bronchitis. She was doing good for a while, but she ended up having a really, really bad bronchitis, and she passed away. I found this out from Expedition Greg last night, and then the day before that, she passed away. But Painting the Roses Red, I knew her because we would work the live streams when he would go to the parks, and it's going to be hard not seeing her there because she would be like the first one there, regardless of how many times that you've seen her. She greeted her and I greeted everybody because we were like the um, the elder besides Greg. There's other moderators too, and she would help greet people that came in and whatnot. And we were pros because he can't watch the chat and film at the same time. Thank you, Gemma, for sharing me out. So it was me painting the roses red were the head honchos besides another person. I cannot think of the person right offhand. But we would help keep the riffraff out, and I'm gonna miss her. She was a great. Yes, yeah, she passed. Yeah, I was on Expedition Greg, and her husband got a hold of him last night, and he got the news, and I was like shocked. He even said in the stream that I knew her, and I did. She was a heck of a nice person. She would go into Ralph's trucking every once in a while. She was known for going there. Her channel is still up. I checked, but he even broke the news to Ralph's Trucking. He was there last night. Oh, you did? Oh, so you had a fun Christmas? Yeah, me and my dad, we gift exchanged on Saturday. Normally we wouldn't do that because we just treat it like an ordinary day, but with all the BS and the malarkey this year, with what's going on in the world and the governmental stuff, which, yeah, we decided to just gift exchange and whatnot. Let me check the battery. Oh my God, this is fabulous. Oh my gosh. Excuse me. So, how's the weather in Scotland, Gemma? Is it pretty good? Yeah, it's gonna be oh my gosh, Gemma is here and I have not done this yet. Oh my gosh, where are my manners? Oi oi. Yeah, I forgot to do that. But yeah, we're supposed to have a winter weather advisory. I don't know if we're gonna get any wind behind it, but we're gonna have anywhere between 2 to 6 inches of snow, maybe more to the fact. This will be my last live. of the year because I really want to get some of these videos printed out before I get some of the footage, and I will be printing out my breakfast from this morning, so to make room for the videos. My dad gave me a video idea last night. He was looking out the window, and that video is printed. I got the moonrise looking out the front window, looking east. So I shot that last night before Carolina Hillbilly ended, and that was quite slow. I think he's going to be a little bit slow, probably for the rest of the year. Oi, oi. Oh yeah, we had a lot of oink oink for Christmas dinner. In fact, I just had the last of the oink oink for lunch yesterday. I knew I should not. I knew I should have not have had that. I think it's the combination of the cream of chicken soup that I had last night for dinner, or those marshmallow Fruit Loops that I had yesterday that gave me the tummy issues and everything. And yes, I did turn off my news notifications. I put it on the silent mode because I actually went to bed early, to be honest with you. Oh, it's not laying. Yeah, all of our Christmas Eve snow and uh, Christmas snow is gone for the most part. I have not seen any squirrels today. The only bird I seen was a cardinal that I managed for the first time in months to capture live, sitting on the tree, let alone flying away, and that was absolutely amazing. So that was cool, and my battery's still doing good. Yeah, I guess we're off of our lockdown unless our idiotic governor decides to do. Probably just being laid back and having it being a normal day. To be honest with you, on New Year's Day, my dad and I usually get up and watch the Rose Bowl parade. That's pretty much scrapped. So if they did do a parade, they would probably, yeah, I don't even know how in the heck they're going to do that. Probably not. And we usually end up watching the Rose Bowl, and I don't even know who is going to be in the Rose Bowl this year or not. To be honest with you, that I do not know. Whew! But I tell you, the Rose Bowl games. Speaking of football, and I'm sure two old vets would remember this announcer. Back in the day, the biggest rival, and it still is, Ohio State and Michigan. Bo Schembechler, Woody Hayes, and the voice of Michigan football, Bob Ufer, R.I.P. all of them. Mm, 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 mm. Those were the days. That and when Michigan played UCLA. Michigan and UCLA do not play each other anymore. That was sad, and I'll tell you why they don't. Because they fought. They fought. UCLA and Michigan, they fought. They got too bad. The ball. The ball dropped. Oh yeah. Speaking of that subject, um, I don't even know if I'm gonna be watching the ball drop this year or not. But I do know, and I'll say it again, and I said it again in this stream. So depending on how the governmental thing is going to work out, hopefully in our favor. All I know is that the first 19 and a half days are going to be great. If it does not go in our favor, I'm going to say it again. I'm already looking to 2024. And I will leave it at that. And no, I will not be. If it's in our favor, maybe. I know how to swing around that type of copyright. If it goes in our favor, yes. If not, hell to the no. No. Deep. Yeah. No, 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 no. Nope. Yeah, I'll just probably go to bed. Yeah, watching the big ball drop is fun. I cannot believe this. This is probably my Christmas gift from my phone, is because it's still working. I'm going to have to do this from now on. Just leave it on the charge because it's actually being real good to me today. It's at 43%, which is all right. But yeah, I think she. Speaking of ball drop, with that many people going in to New York City, I think that what they're gonna do is just gonna have it. You know what? That is a darn good question, Jen. That is a darn good question. How, with everything that's been going on in the world, how in the heck are they gonna do that this year? I know that the big ball. Why, I don't know why I'm saying that, and I don't know why in the hell it's funny right now, but I'm looking out the window because I don't want to laugh. I don't know how in the hell, because the big ball arrived, I think 2 to 3 days before Christmas. I'm looking out the window because I don't want to laugh. I don't know how in the heck they're going to do the big ball drop, and yes, I'm looking out the window because if I look at the chat, I know I'm going to laugh. I don't know how in the heck, because they have thousands and thousands and thousands of people from all over the world come in, and they're probably and with all the restrictive flights. Yeah, I'm trying not to look at the chat because I'm trying not to laugh. I don't even know how the heck they're going to do it because there's so many people that come up there and watch the ball drop. I'm trying. I'm sorry. I was trying not to laugh because you got people love to watch the ball drop from different from all over the time zones. I don't know why I find this funny, but I do. Cause yeah, I think they will. Yeah, they would automatically almost have to shut it down because on TV what they like to do is like New Year's or Rockin' Eve. Ever since Dick Clark died, I'm sorry, God rest his soul. Everybody grew up with American Bandstand. If you have not grew up with it, I'm sorry you missed out on a hell of a show. But when he passed away, Ryan Seacrest took it over. It was okay. I saw when I seen Dick Clark for the last time, I knew that he wouldn't be around for the following year. And I was at Gun Lake Casino that year when we rocked in the new year. Yeah, it was 2011, 2012. I'm going to try and watch some balls drop. Oh, wow. That did not sound right. Because what, oh, wow. Oh, some of me got dirty. And because what New Year's or Rockin' Eve does is that they show the ball drop in each time zone, and sometimes like different countries. I remember I was with a classmate, and her it was just her and I, and we got a hotel room because we went to out to dinner, and it was too far for us to go back and forth. And we rocked in the New Year together. It was 2000, and we got to see the first sunrise, and that was amazing, and whatnot. And you get to see like from all like different countries like come in and everything and whatnot, and they show like different countries, but they also share it because they have one for our time zone, and then they have one for Central, then they have one for the other time zone, and then they have another one for like the other time zone, and they would show it for each time zone, and then after that they would sign off because normally I do watch Fox News New York. I know I'm going to get a lot of haters, but and then I don't know if I'm going to watch CNN. It all depends if Anderson Cooper and Andy Cohen do it this year. They're good. I used to watch it with him and Kathy Griffin. I thought that she was hilarious. No, no, yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's like I said, everybody grew up with American Bandstand. I feel sorry for the kids now that don't have that. Same thing. I mean, when the new Mickey Mouse Club came back, that was good. But I grew up with Two Old Vets' one, and that was the old Mickey Mouse Club with a Bobby Burgess. He went after Disney. He went over to Lawrence Welk. Annette Funicello, her. She has passed on now. She passed on a few years back. Oh, well, who did not like exactly my point, Jen? Exactly my point. I mean, even though, I mean, even Regis Philbin, God rest his soul, he did a ball drop as well with his wife and Lou Holtz, and that was good. And Lou Holtz got the Medal of Freedom, which is awesome, coach of Notre Dame. And he's actually buried. Regis Philbin is actually buried in a secret location on the grounds of University of Notre Dame. In case anybody wanted to know that. Oh wow, we got a lot of sports balls. Oh my God, did I just say sports balls? I will. Okay. Dick made the ball drop fun. Well, he did. Yeah. Yeah, he did. My chat is like really really screwy. Must be Rob fell asleep, and that's okay, and whatnot. So that was cool. Yeah. Well, he did. Dick Clark made it really really fun. Another voice. Speaking of voices, yeah, it did. Yeah, another iconic voice that I miss, and thank God on 98.7 WFGR. Uh, we have American Top 40. Casey Kasem, um, famous DJ, but everybody knows him. Again, he is and was the original voice of Norval Shaggy Rogers on Scooby Doo. Yes, that Casey Kasem. Yes. And another voice that I miss, who he's gone now, is Rick Beckett. He was a local on KLQ, GRD, and Wood Radio. He passed on. But and if back in the 70s we did not have the technology that we got now or nothing, and if you knew your time zones, north, south, east, and west, and if the weather was just right, you pointed towards the west and you knew your time zones, and I miss him dearly. Okay, Jen, thank you for coming in. I appreciate it. And when my community tab gets high enough, and the same thing for you, Gemma, I will thank you on my community tab. Holy crap. I think my phone is giving me a gift because it never cooperated like this before. And that voice is Wolfman Jack. And another voice that I liked was Rick Dees. Now, these two, Rick Dees, I think he's still a DJ right now, but Rick Dees is famous for the song Disco Duck. And now, every time I hear ducks, I think of Disco Duck. And I think of two old vets twerking. And it was so cute. After the stream, I got off the stream and I just laughed because every time you hear like the ducks quack and he'll be like alive fishing and the ducks will be talking and the ducks will probably say in their duck language, "Hey, there's the guy that twerked," and everything. So every time I hear Disco Duck, I think of two old vets twerking and the ducks quacking, and it's hilarious. But Wolfman Jack and Rick Dees are based out of California. Another one that I loved, if you turned it to the east, it's a different format now. It still wins, but it's a whole different 10-10 wins. This was based out of New York, Murray the K. I got to hear him in the early 70s. I guess he's probably gone by now, but he was the one that did the interviewing. If you have not seen it, it is the Beatles' first trip to the U.S. You will hear him and see him on that, and that's Murray the K, based out of New York. So that was really cool. My phone getting hot? Oh, not too bad. It's still at 35%. So that's cool. And it's 11:28. Not too bad. Yeah, ducks. Yeah, Disco Duck. You would type in a Rick Dees. You would just, if you haven't heard it, it's a song from the 70s, 75, 76. And I remember uh, singing this in front of a fireplace with the fire going in the fireplace, dancing to that song, and I wasn't even, okay, 76. I think I was about 5 or 6, something like that, maybe even 4 at the time. Yeah, wait a minute. I was 5. I was 5 going on 6, that's right. And I remember just dancing up a storm to that. Speaking of which, there are songs in your life that no matter what you're doing, you always stop. And I talked about this in one of my streams. I can't remember which one offhand, but there are always songs in your life that you hear. You don't care if the phone is ringing or God knows what, you want to hear it. Mine, whenever I hear them, they're in no particular order. King Tut, Steve Martin. The song that I just mentioned, Just a Friend, Biz Markie. Party All the Time, Eddie Murphy. Convoy by C.W. McCall. There's another one that I cannot think of offhand. Yeah, I have instant memory recall. Yeah, I shoot. I mean, there's I can remember I remember getting my diapers changed. I remember being toilet trained. I remember Watergate. I remember when Nixon resigned, seeing this all live on TV. I remember the fall of Saigon. That's when I got introduced into Vietnam. It wasn't until about maybe 2 years later that I found out what it was. But I knew right from wrong early. I was exposed to violence a lot early, and so I was prepared for it. I remember the hostages in Iran in '79 and having them come home in 1980 with Reagan. Um, Iran Contra, that was a oh, everything. Yeah, I remember the late '70s pretty well. I remember Gerald R. Ford. I've got to meet him quite a few times actually. He was an absolute sweetheart when he passed. It was like the whole world was watching us. I mean, when he came home, when he flew over the U of M, then he came over to the airport in Kentwood. It's in Kentwood. That day, those 2 days, those 2 days were so beautiful. After that, the weather went to night. Uh, oh my gosh. I mean, we had people from all over the world. Uh, we had with C-SPAN 1, C-SPAN 2, C-SPAN 3, BBC, all over the world shining down on us on that day. And I think it was which one greeted us? I think it was one of their sons greeted us. I think it was not Michael, not yeah, Michael, the eldest son, greeted us, and they would take turns greeting all the kids. Would come, and they would greet us. They would take like shifts, and they would greet us. His is when you walk into the door of the Gerald R. Ford Museum, that's where it was held. There was like a set of doors, and then there was like another set of doors, and you would walk in, and there would be like a gift shop. There would be like either like an elevator or some steps, and he was lying in repose. Yes, he was lying in repose there at the museum, and he is actually buried on the museum property. If you were, because there was like a walk bridge across the Grand River, if you were there at the right place at the right time, you stayed. My dad and I got to see this. They had like a great big flyover. It was done in private, but you can actually knew what was going on. But that was for the family to watch. But the overall day, the only time that we did not see, we watched on TV, was him arriving at the airport, going down to the Ford Museum. My dad and I, we went and took a nap. We left the house at uh we left the house here at we got in line at 1:15 a.m. The following morning, and we did not get out of line until about 4:30 a.m. Yes, I said 4:30 a.m. And we came back. We slept for a while, and the suit because the local gave the coverage of the current events. So we would do whatever we needed to do, take a little cat nap. Then we would go downtown, and we actually watched him leave from the Ford Museum, that we could see down at the down to the church, and that was at Fountain Street Church, beautiful church. We would go back home, get something to eat, lay down, and then we watched it at the church. It was televised locally and through CNN. In fact, Channel 8 and C-SPAN um, uh, gave the rights to have it sold, and I have the local Channel 8 copy. The C-SPAN ones in its entirety is a three disc set. It has it from all the way from California all the way to the state capitol in Washington, and the ride through Washington, everything. Even Hail to the Victors, Go Blue when he arrived in Michigan. Mm-mm-mm. But, oh, and then when Betty passed, it was a little bit more laid back. What they did was, for Betty, they would have, you would wait in line, you would go through DeVos Place, and it was kind of like a slow little a wandering line, and then you would go out the DeVos Place doors, then you would walk along the Grand River, walk over the same bridge to Greet. And when Betty passed, it was Stephen Ford. Stephen Ford is an. I will give an update on the family in a minute. But she lied in repose the same way um, as Mr. Ford, and her burial was private. And how they do that is they keep the body in an undisclosed location, and sometime between 1 and 3 in the morning, they'll have like workers go in, put the body, because in a cement. It's a cement opening. They would take that cement out. They would put the president's body in. Same thing with Betty Ford, because they're buried right on the property, and they would put it back on the cement posts. It's a great big cement block. It's got like a black fence around it where you can go and you could pay your respects. They were wonderful people. The whole family was. Even Liberty. I remember Liberty, the golden retriever, and she actually, Susan Ford, she married one of the Secret Service agents at the time, and she bred and raised golden retrievers through Liberty's bloodline. I don't know if she still um, does it, but they are still married. Every once in a while, Susan would come to Grand Rapids and do things for the family. Every once in a while, Stephen would come, or the sons. One of the Men in Black, yeah. Oh, Johnny Cash. Speaking of Men in Black, yeah, he was amazing. Yeah, it was nice. And speaking of nice, I cannot believe that my battery is cooperating with me. Cause normally I, cause normally I would have been off by now, and for it to last this long, oh my goodness! And having it be 11:39, but yeah, and they used to live in Colorado, but they now live in California. If you ever go to California, I've never seen Nixon's library, but if you want to see a beautiful library, my dad and I, when we first went to California, we got our hotel room, and we went out to Reagan's library. Reagan's library is absolutely stunning. They were actually working on it at the time to put an old Air Force One in there. And since then, the Air Force One is in there because they did a lot of debates there for government. And it's there now. It's a beautiful property. Another one which I have not seen. I heard that LBJ's is beautiful because oh my gosh, she's been gone that long already. Lady Bird Johnson. She had her funeral on the property, and it's just absolutely gorgeous. It's almost like a park when she passed, and they on us. If you watch a lot of C-SPAN, you will see it on C-SPAN, but it is just like a beautiful property park. It's a beautiful park, and I think she passed in '08, '09, maybe 2010, and whatnot. Same thing with Richard Nixon. He passed away in 1993. She died first, and then the following year, Richard Nixon passed. And if anybody wants to know what happened to Spiro Agnew, the last he's in witness protection. I don't know if he's still alive or not, but the last time I seen him, he was actually at both Pat and Richard Nixon's funeral in the '90s. That was the last time I seen him. He got special permission somehow to go and whatnot. Jackie Kennedy, she passed away in 1994. She is buried at Arlington National Cemetery next to Jack. If you have not gone there, it is a beautiful, beautiful cemetery. I've been there once, and it's absolutely gorgeous. And yes, I have seen RFK and JFK. I have not seen uh, well, of course, Jackie was still alive at the time, but it is a beautiful, beautiful cemetery. And yes, I have been to Virginia once. We went to Schuyler. Schuyler, Virginia is based on where the Waltons. Schuyler, Virginia is based on the Waltons, in case anybody wanted to know about that. And we went there, and I actually cried when I left the state. I did. I actually cried when I left the state because I did not want to leave, and I had to because I was a minor and whatnot. And they had like a sugar tea, and I don't know if the house is there anymore. This was in the 1980s, at the towards the end of the show's run, and I guess either the I don't know what their original. Wait, what was their original name? I can't think of their original name, the surname, but the mother was still alive yet, and there would be tourists going around, and the mother came out, and I never shared this story before either. Jesus Christ, would come out and greet us and wave, and just as proud. Yes. Oh yeah, I still do too. I still watch the Waltons, but it was based out of Schuyler, Virginia. And you would check it out on YouTube. I guess it's like every few years they would have a reunion. Um, Grandma Walton, she is passed on now. One of the Baldwin sisters is buried in Milford, Michigan. I looked all this up on Google. That's how I find out my information mostly. Um, all the kids are still alive. Um, Elizabeth. She is a teacher. Mary Ellen. I can't think of her real name. I'll just call her Mary Ellen. She is a darn good singer. She was actually the singer, but it turned out to be the other one, Jason, who was the singer on the show. But she had a good singing voice. Michael Learned. She is still alive. You would go into YouTube, and they do carry the reunion shows. That they would actually go to Schuyler, Virginia, and then have them. I think every few years. I watched quite a few of them to get caught up because of what went on into the world and everything. And I got caught up on a lot of Walton um, things. And in fact, when I know her as, I can't think of her name offhand. There's so many. Um, in fact, before Grandma Walton got the role, Ellen Corby. Ellen Corby was her name. She was an actress before that, and she is in the movie Sabrina with Humphrey Bogart and Audrey Hepburn and William Holden. She played the secretary, Ellen Corby. Yes, that Aaron Colby. But all the kids are doing. I do not know what Jim Bob is doing, but they'll probably have families of their own. They will occasionally do acting when regarding up to the Waltons. Erin, I would see her every so often on a show called Home and Family. She has her good years and bad years. She has lupus. I don't know if she's cured of that yet, but she has lupus. In fact, when Ellen Corby had her stroke on the show, and she actually had a stroke during the episode, and the the man who played the grandfather kind of like noticed it and took care of her for a little bit. That's why she was off of the show for a while because she actually did have a stroke. But and then she came back and she still had like effects of the stroke, and they all kept in contact with each other. The man who played the father, he is passed on now. He passed on 3 years ago. But everybody on the even the some of the crew who played off characters, they I think they have one called the Walton characters who have passed on. They have that on YouTube. That's how I found out about that. But the man who played not her second husband Jonesy, but the first one, he's still alive too. But the one who played Kurt, he is still alive. I don't know what, because a lot of people after the Waltons aired, they went off. They did not do acting anymore. Case in point, Wednesday Adams from the Adams family. She does real estate. Um, Pugsley, who is no longer here, he was a gripper for films and TV shows, and Ken Weatherwax. Weatherwax is a famous family because they helped train the Lassie dogs for the Lassie television series. And John Ashton and cousin It, they're still alive. In fact, John Ashton did a wonderful play about Edgar Allan Poe, and he absolutely looked like Edgar Allan Poe. He was married to oh gosh, she did a show. about two cousins. I cannot think of the show, the Patty Duke Show. Um, that was his wife, and they have actor Sean Astin. You may know him from The Lord of the Rings. That is their son. Mackenzie, he's also an actor. But I can go on and on and on about this. But anywho, but you and I get that from my mom. That's one thing I inherited from her. But my overall personality is from my dad's side. But I can go on and on and on with that. Yeah, one lastly, yeah, is a smart puppy. Yeah. Hey, D Spot, how are you? Oh my gosh, I cannot believe my phone is actually cooperating with me. This is a gift. This is the biggest gift because I haven't been on this long since I had my old phone charger. But I eventually will have to end it. Yeah, probably within the next few minutes actually. Because let me know when it goes to black, um, and it will alert me when I do go. But there's a lot of TV shows. You could ask me, and I can tell you. We lost David L. Lander this year, a few weeks ago, actually. He played Andrew Squigmon from Laverne and Shirley, and I actually did a shout out tribute thing. It's like I said, shows that TV shows can impact your life, and so can music. It's like TV shows can be like the soundtrack of your life. Same thing with music and books. And even if you don't write a diary or a book of your life, if you have scars on your body, those can tell like a story too. Like, oh, this scar is from like this, and that's a book, a chapter in your life. Oh, this scar right here is another chapter of your life. You know, it's like you can't see it, but in 2001, 2002, I got bit by my friend's dog, and it hurt like hell. And every once in a while, it hasn't hurt since. But I got bit right there, and that's a chapter of my life. I mean, my hysterectomy scar, that will be a part of my life, or any other. If anybody else has like wounds or scars from like sores, you're going to remember how you got them. Therefore, it's kind of like a biography of your life, really. I mean, besides having a soundtrack and TV shows, you know. I never thought about it that way, but it is true. I was thinking about it this morning. I was listening to the radio, and they were talking about music being the soundtrack of your life, and then somebody brought up like other things can be chapters in your life too. Like they were talking about somebody hurting themselves, and they were like talking about that, and I'm going like, I happen to think about that, and that is so gosh darn true. Yeah, even the painest of memories of how you got the scar, regardless if it's by accident or like whatever, it is a part of your life story. Because everybody's soundtrack to music and shows and scars can all represent you without even writing a book. Yeah, it would be hard to forget a dog bite. Yes, it would. Yeah, yes, it would. Yeah, and it stung like hell. I couldn't even and it was by accident. Really. We was and I knew the dog real well. Her name was Ginger. She was a Chow German Shepherd. Oh my gosh, she's passed on now. Beautiful dog. Oh my God, she was beautiful. And we were playing with a ball, and I threw it, and then she jumped, and she got a little bit of the ball, and then she got my lip. So yeah, it was. Yeah. And even, and I never thought about it that way, but it was, yeah. Because, like I said, everybody's soundtrack to their life is different. And that's another thing that makes us all unique. I know Gemma's here, and I don't know who the other two people are, but it is true. Oh, I have 10 thumbs up. Okay, I'm at 14% right now, and I have five people in the chat. So I'm um, going to be ending the stream soon. But I would like to thank Gemma Harvey for coming in. Yes, I'm just getting the alert that I need to charge up my phone right now. I like to thank Gemma Harvey for coming in and sharing me out. I like to thank Jens Oris for sharing me out. Two old vets. I can't believe you showed up with you not feeling good at all. Thank you for coming in. Mac the Knife for coming in. Um, Slot Gypsy Travels. They are a slot machine um, people that play slot machines, and they also give tours of where they stay at. They're based out of Canada, and I like to thank them for coming in. The Carver family, I like to thank them for coming in, and basically to thank everybody that came in. Thank you. I'll try and go live one more time before the end of the year is out, and I cannot believe that I've been on this long. I cannot believe it. But especially to old vets, I know you're not feeling good at all. I like to thank you for coming in and whatnot, and you go and you get some rest. And to everybody else that came in, thank you so much. My battery is now at 12%. It's 2 minutes to 12, and the temp is 25 degrees. I am Kara Knopf, your host, and I will see everybody next time. Thank you to old vets for coming in. I really appreciate it. I know that you don't feel good. You go back to bed, okay? You go back to bed. Okay, thank everybody for coming in. I appreciate it. And if I don't go live again for this year, may your dreams, hopes, and wishes come true in the following new year. Happy holidays from Carrie Knopf, your host, and from West Michigan. I wish everybody love and grace and respect. Everybody have a good night. Love to all that came into my stream today. I really appreciate it. Bye bye. Bye, everyone. Bye. Thank you.